Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. I had to remind myself because it's been a long week and it's only 2 days in. Uh, the reason it's been long, and I'll get into this in just a second, is that I yesterday I participated in and spoke at the Association of University Centers on Disabilities conference. Well, at meeting virtually because we all know right now most things are still virtual. Um, but I spoke at it as part of another group of people from our Arkansas Land um, program, which I'm also a part of. I spoke about the self-advocacy aspect of a program that they've had, that they hosted, reaching young adults that have been diagnosed or with fetal alcohol syndrome. And it was kind of fun about speaking on it. I say fun because, yes, I was slightly nervous, but you know what? The only way you're going to get over your nerves is if you do it. Don't be afraid. You know, one thing I'm here in my office. I was in an environment in which I feel comfortable. Two, even if I wasn't, if I was actually speaking in person, pardon me, that to the people in a room, it's good to put yourself in a different environment and speak up and talk about things um, that you like to do. And I like to talk about self-advocacy, but I also like to talk about the fact that as self-advocates, we need to be open to everybody to advocate. All means all, as Liz Weintraub says. And yes, Don, practice, practice, practice. But I'm not a lawyer or a doctor. So, yeah, I know that's a bad joke. Um, but that's what it takes is practice, and doing it, you know. If you're going to speak on, to talk about advocacy, you need to speak on it. You need to do it. You need to get out and put yourself in environments, you know, big, small, big audiences, small audiences, you know, it really doesn't matter, you know, like here on Facebook, right now there's only 2 people watching, but live, but that doesn't mean that a lot more people won't be watching it. Remember, taped or delayed, because I also have it going to my page, my personal page, and to YouTube, which I can share things from YouTube to Twitter, Instagram, or Twitter. Well, I don't know about Instagram, but to Twitter and stuff. And truth is, we've got to get out and do things. If anyone's going to speak up about advocacy, about our, disability rights, it should be people with disabilities. We have the biggest voice in the room, and we need to start speaking up and saying why we have the biggest voice in the room and why our voice matters and stuff. So anyway, it felt good to represent and to talk about things yesterday. But you just, like I said, you've got to get out and do it. You may be nervous. If you're nervous and you want someone to be there with you to help out, hey, if I've got the time, I'll come in and help out. Whether you're doing it, especially if you're doing it virtually, you know. I don't know about travel right now, but it's going to be hard. But you know what? I'll be glad to support you any which way I can, because advocates need people to support them. Believe it or not, people who who they trust to be there for them. Today I went into a presentation that Sterling Peoples was doing, and I supported Sterling. Uh, I've been in a few other presentations, and so that we're supporting people, to support people. So anyway, I just want to come in and say, about the fact that if y'all want to hear about self-advocate, about disability rights and things, the best person to have to speak about it is people with disabilities in your conferences. Now, and I'm going to say this, if you, sometimes don't expect us to speak for little or no money. Why? Because it's important. If you invite people to come and speak and you possibly give them a stipend for speaking, please do that for people with disabilities too. It's fair, it's right, and because we're using our time to help reach out to you and to talk to people. I'm not going to say how much because that's up to you and the person with the disability. But be fair, be fair if you're going to pay them. That's a whole nother subject unto itself. But anyway, that's all I've got for today. Hope you have a great day. And if you want me to speak about disability rights or self-advocacy, let me know. Bye, y'all.